Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be back here. I'm so glad you're visiting our website. As you know, we're creating this series of conversations to help you go through this Flourish journey in the best way you can. Today, I want to talk to the mentees. I actually have some tips for you to embrace this journey in the best way possible. So I want to talk about a few things that might help you to make the best of your time, and also that you are going to meet all the expectations that I know you have and you had when you signed on for this journey. So the first thing I want to talk about is priority. Make sure that you're making this a priority in your life. I know we talk a lot about not having time and being busy, but I do, as you've heard before, think that our problem, instead of a time problem, is a priority problem. If you make this a priority in your life and you allow all other areas of your life to flow from this, I can guarantee you that you're going to see incredible things as opposed as having to fit things in your busy schedule. So maybe you have to give something up, but make sure you're making this a priority. The second thing is I encourage you to be open-minded about your mentor. Here at Passion City Church, we talk a lot about compatibility, but the good news is that when you're doing and going through biblical mentoring, you already are compatible in the things that matter. Number one, you have Jesus. Number two, you are walking together in the same truth. And number three, you're not trying to be mentored on something different than walking with the Lord. So even if your mentor is not similar to you in personality or taste or the way she looks, make sure you remember that she loves Jesus, and where she's going to point you to is exactly what you need. So be open-minded. I've had mentors that were my opposite in so many ways, and to be honest, that complemented me and brought to my life so many things that I was lacking. So many times we are attracted to the things that are just like us, while in fact what we need is something actually very different. So open your mind and make sure you give it time to connect with your mentor. Number three is commitment. I know this generation is eager and hungry to grow, and you are embracing mentoring, which is a mark of your generation, but there's another one that unfortunately marks us right now, which is lack of commitment. We embrace so many things in our lives. We love to keep the options open with our time, but with this, I would encourage you not to do that. Make sure, besides making it a priority, you commit. And committing means going through the process, staying the course, and allowing time for you to be able to see some of the results that you're going to gain by being faithful. So make sure you're committing. The definition of commitment is the state of or quality of being dedicated to an activity. So make sure that you do that instead of changing priorities all the time. Trust the process. I already referred to that, but allow time to show you what this journey will bring to you tangibly. And time is time. We're giving 12 months for you to go through the process. So sometimes it's not past midway in the journey that you're going to start seeing not only connection but trust being built, and you're going to see some of the fruit of what the journey will bring to you. Be transparent. Of course, give it some time, but when you feel comfortable, make sure that you open your life and you tell your mentor some of the things that are the hardest for you to change, some of the hardest prayers that you have for your life, and some of the things that you have not let anyone in. We encourage you to do that in trust, not only to your mentor, but trusting God that He's going to carry this information with the ultimate care. Create goals and communicate them to your mentor. When you signed up for Flourish, I'm sure you had something, even if not consciously, I'm sure you had something that you were dreaming about, something you want to grow in, or somebody you want to become, or some things you want to overcome in your life, in some ways you want to grow. What are those things? Make sure you know them and you communicate them to your mentor so she can ask you about it and keep you accountable on the things that you actually want to see different in your life. Stay on point. One of the biggest tips we give both for to mentors and mentees is for you to, when you meet, make sure you come with questions and stay focused instead of just rehashing life. Make sure you start with the topic that you're studying and allow some time for you to dive into life and just open conversation. But don't start just telling stories and talking about life, because at the end of your time, you're gonna see that you are not gonna be so focused if you start that way. So when you come prepared and you have some good questions to ask her, you're gonna see that your time with her will be much more productive and will feel much better. Ask questions to your mentor, and finally, give her some feedback. If there are some things that you feel could change, or some areas you're not tapping into, or any issues you have, make sure that you have an open communication channel, and you feel free as well to graciously give her feedback. We're so excited for you. We know that this journey can make a huge difference, not only now, but for the rest of your life. So thank you for being a part of Flourish. Our team is praying for you. We love you, and we cannot wait to see you soon.